We deploy our Lyrid cloud services globally. Meet Kim here, a software developer with an idea to watermark all cat images out there on the internet using serverless. She used our platform to push her code into her system that is the closest to her. Lyrid will then determine where this function will be deployed based on her end users. It turns out her service is hugely popular across US and Asia. The function that she wrote will be automatically to push all the public cloud that she configures against our system. We will show you how she does this in our demo next. We start by having the user initialize our client by giving Lyrid access and secret key for us to identify you in our system. After that, the user will initialize the application and the module that he wants to build. In this case, we will build a module in Golang. Notice that there is no specific platform targeting. We will then just do a build on the space hello world code and run it locally. We then move to Visual Studio Code to start editing this function. The user will see how we define the serverless endpoint in our YAML file, and all they have to do is to edit the entry point of this function. This is where the user writes their serverless function, and we have this code to do watermarking written for us. We define the input as the URL of the image that we want to watermark, and the output as the URL of the image that will be posted. We also have a piece of code that will be cloud specific in here to embed different logo depending on where it's executed. Now let's test this out. Let's check the input image. Let's build and then check the output image. Looks good to me. We have our logo watermarked in the new image. The next thing we have our user do is to submit their module into our platform. When they submit it, our platform will automatically analyze and split the modules into ready-to-build functions for all the public cloud. We will then automatically do a remote build to all public cloud that is configured for the user. In this case, we have AWS and Google. The build and deployment here is done remotely in our servers, and this is where we apply our machine learning intelligence to automatically pick a location and a cloud provider. Now that the function is deployed, we will use the CLI to test and invoke this on AWS and Google. That looks good on AWS side. Let's check on the AWS console to see the Lambda execution. Now let's do it on Google. Looks good. Let's check on our Google console to see the execution. Now that the function is ready, we can let the system decide where it's executed. In my example, we have a randomized load balancing policy. So that's all for the demo. We plan to release most of the feature for free for all users to try and a standard tier subscription. We also work with enterprises to build custom serverless solutions. Thank you for your time listening to our demo. I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to send us email if you have further questions.